So I just can't get over this exchange I saw on Twitter yesterday, and so I'm making everyone talk about it. That's the downside of me being in charge. Like, who knows what I'm interested in?
Okay.
There's this journalist. He's, I think, with GB News, Great Britain News. And he said that during CPAC, he had this little sit down, at Media Row, and he had this sit down with Dan Crenshaw. And he asked him some questions about Tucker Carlson. And as they were leaving, the mic was still hot. And he said, "Oh, have you ever met Tucker Carlson?" And he said, and Crenshaw said, like, I would
kill him. Is what he said.
Okay. Can you say that on the YouTube? I don't know how sensitive.
That's what he said. It's a quote. Yeah.
Okay, so I tracked down this quote of this video. It's not in this clip, but I have it here. Let me get this set up for you guys. So you can see they're like getting off Media Row.
Have you ever met Tucker?
We talk a lot on Twitter, but if we ever meet him, I'll effing kill him. And then if you keep plays it, he says, I think he continues to say, "I'm not joking."
I think he does. This clip, so like GB News took down the clip. And so this person was like, I have clipped it and here you go. But the other part about this, so let's build on the lore here a little bit. So this is going around, and then there's this exchange that Nick Sorter posts where Marjorie Taylor Greene is like, Dan Crenshaw, did you threaten to kill my friend Tucker Carlson? And Dan Crenshaw responds, lol, no. And the community notes.
Yeah.
It's like he did, in fact, threaten to off him. And you can see here that eventually Tucker Carlson responds to Nick Sorter's exchange. Elon Musk responded to it. And Tucker Carlson says, why don't you come sit for an interview and we'll see how you do. I'll send you my address, Dan Crenshaw. I mean, no one thinks these white men are actually going to like hurt each other.
Two of the wimpiest, these guys aren't fighting at all. And
that's so funny.
But look, these media, politicians, political people want to throw hands. What do you guys think? Should they?
He should threaten to poke his only good eye left.
Yeah. It's got to be hard to throw a punch with no depth perception like that. I think I think that it's something that guys say.
Mm-hmm. Why does Dan Crenshaw say that though? Like, I don't. What's his beef?
Why is he, eye patch John McCain? I don't know. He's not a good human being. I don't know how he keeps winning re-election because everybody hates him.
Apparently not his district though. Do you think he doesn't have a strong challenger in his district?
Well, he's still a Republican in a Republican state, right?
So, yeah, I mean he's if I'm remembering correctly, he has like the northern part of Houston is his congressional
Well, Houston's
district.
pretty blue. So, yeah, I mean, maybe a more non-neocon Republican could replace him, but I think it would be hard. It's hard because conservatives won't want to split the vote.
Mm-hmm.
And so they won't he's going to be there forever. If it was like a more solid red, and they're like, whoever we're getting, it's going to be red, then maybe they could get rid of him.
Melonie, do you think that Crenshaw should have to publicly address this or apologize? Because it's kind of intense to be like.
I think he should. If you're gonna say that you would kill somebody, that's a huge thing. That's a huge deal. I think he definitely needs to address that.
And just don't be a baby about it. Just say I was just, I was just talking and I was talking stupid.
Yeah.
I don't like him. You can even say something like,
yeah, exactly.
Let me be clear. I hate him, but that language was too strong and dumb.
Right.
And then just be done with it. I don't like Dan Crenshaw, but if he came out and said something like that, which he won't because he's a baby back. But if he just came out and owned it and was like, I hate him, but you know what? That's too far. It would have been fun. He's not going to do that. He's going to deny it. He's going to be like, I never said that. You guys are crazy. I didn't say that. And they're going to, and then they'll say, when they're like, well, check on this video, he's going to say something like, well, yeah, I happen to think Tucker's costing lives with his rhetoric about Russia and Ukraine, instead of just owning that he's. By the way, can we take a moment? Is that like a fancy lady scarf, or is that a hoodie that has a different color on top?
This one?
I think it's
yeah.
a hoodie. It's
With
a
like
hoodie.
a-
Yeah.
Like a
Wait a minute. Is that like are we
Oh.
rocking
Oh, she's keeping warm.
No,
Oh,
it's an actual hoodie. It's I got it from a Dick's Sporting Goods outlet. I think it's Free People Movement.
It's
I love
because
it.
just like women, our cycles are syncing up. Now you're wearing a hoodie. You've taken this and now you've got a hoodie going.
One time I wore a sweatshirt on this stream and Jeremy was like, "Nice sweatshirt." So I took it as a like, I'm not allowed to wear unprofessional things. I wondered.
No,
if this,
you can
if
wear
this
what
hoodie. Was
No,
gonna
you
get us
can
on
wear-
today.
Look, you can wear whatever you want. I'm not going to talk about Melonie Max. I just left the gym attire, but like,
it's Michael Jordan.
yeah, well,
He's a sports fan. You think
Yeah.
we're trying to make you feel comfortable here on Estrocast with our hoodies
Yeah.
and sports apparel.
Yeah, women should all be wearing pleated dresses with their hair down, and what's another traditional thing? No,
like
no,
an apron.
yes,
Like
yes,
a prairie dress.
prairie dresses with ladybug aprons. Yeah, that would
Okay.
be- yeah. Now you wouldn't wear
Well-
an apron on stream though. I think
What
that
an
would
exciting cult for you to start. I'm really happy for you.
be. Yeah, I'm working through things here slowly, trying to decide what rules I'm gonna have for the women in my cult.
God,
I do think
it's nice that
dresses.
you're sort of soft launching them. You're like, is this one cool?
Yeah, right.
Nope, too
I'm
far.
just
They don't like
writing
that
notes.
one. They're
Okay.
getting too unruly.
I think sundresses year round would be high quality. I think for my group of people who have similar beliefs. But
Well, we could be wearing sundresses under our basketball jerseys and hoodies. You don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Work remotely.
Yeah.
I think that you'll see, because he went lol in response, lol no. I think you'll see Crenshaw be like, I meant that I would kill him in a debate if we. I think you'll see this complete dodge.
Yeah, he will.
Which again,
Yeah.
not a good move.
What actually he said, it was really quiet, so you couldn't totally tell. He said he would kiss him on the
Yes, right. Yeah.
That's what he said. So glad that we set the record straight.
He said
there.
he was going to kill him with his delicious mom's peach cobbler.
With kindness. With
Yeah, right.
kindness.
Yeah.
Melonie is actually becoming my favorite person to get takes on politicians on. Last week when you weren't here, but Mitch McConnell announced that he was going to retire and not
the
seek
turtle
re-election,
man?
she was like, the turtle man.
Yeah.
Turtle man.
Yeah, turtles do live really long. So
They do.
Yeah. Shout
Love
out turtles.
You know,
I'm so glad he's retiring. He's a real piece of garbage. Mitch McConnell, just like Crenshaw.
He does belong in the ocean.
Yes, he does. He does belong in the ocean, scattered.
where
but
does Dan Crenshaw belong, Melonie? Where would you put him?
Oh, I feel like he looks like a Metal Gear villain or something. Or
Yeah,
a
he looks-
protagonist. 'Cause-
He definitely looks like he's stolen some precious gems in a 90s movie. And then he has
Oh,
like one of those
right.
large detonators with a big flashing light or something like that. He's one of those guys. Dan Crenshaw, it's so weird because he's so young and he's such a neocon. Like, I don't know if it's just because he served and like, I don't know. People give too much respect to that. I won't say that. Let me reword that.
I was gonna say, whoa,
Like-
team. Interesting
Yeah.
phrase.
But people give him too much of a pass because he served. When he says a lot of heinous stuff,
right.
he's definitely like a war hawk, neocon. I don't hear much come out of his mouth that I agree with. And I do love how like Alex Stein just like ruthlessly trolls him. And
That's Alex Stein's actual job, which is amazing.
yeah, like he can't handle the heat. Like Alex just he gets under his skin. I think he called him Eye Patch McCain to his face in Washington D.C. I think like
I believe that.
it was great. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I think that they should have to duel or something. I mean, I think one of the things about
A
being on the
duel.
internet
A
like this, or like if you're Crenshaw and you're like, no, I didn't say anything, but actually you were recorded saying something, like, you got to be a man of your word. And if you think you're
That's
gonna
true.
challenge him to some sort of fisticuffs, let's see it. I'm not
They
trying to
should
advocate
mud
violence.
wrestle.
I'm just advocating integrity.
Put him in a mud wrestling match.
Yes, that would be interesting. I would rather they use like thumbtacks or something like that. Like from the old like 90s era of 80s or early 2000s era of wrestling, where you had like Mankind would like put thumbtacks on the wrestling mat and then slam people into it.
Oh my
like,
god. That's